Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We are contemplating on Narada Bhakti Sutra. And as we started, in the start in Bhakti Sutra, Naraji talks about the bhakti and what bhakta experiences on this path. But now further he explains about definition given by great masters. And we did saw the great masters Vedavyasji talked about definition of bhakti as puja, and we could perform puja the way he has explained to connect with divine love. Today we are on Sutra 17, where another Maharshi Garg talks about the definition of bhakti as an attachment to listening to the stories of his glory is bhakti. So constantly talking about him, listening to his story, getting so much attached of all the glories you hear and you feel you're part of that. This is bhakti. This is way of connecting with the divine. And that is the definition Maharshi Garg has given. And he's referencing all the great masters and their definition, their perspective, and their ideas of bhakti. But then he also warned us that various definitions are only different amount of emphasis led by different masters. But each bhakta find a different way to express his devotion, and each bhakta reveal its own unique way to connect with the divine. So it's important to understand what could be the different way for connecting with divine love. But again, he very much clarifies that this is your journey, this is your path, and it could be your unique way you find it. But good to know that this is also a way we could try. So today I'm going to take you in this story form to connect with divine. And story I have picked up, I'm sure everybody has heard. But in the meditation, living the life of Meera, that's what I have chosen for this sutra. Let's start sitting comfortably. Gently closing your eyes, taking a moment just to withdraw yourself from the surrounding and bringing your awareness just on yourself. Let your breath flow naturally, effortlessly, without changing, forcing anything to change. Simply feel the flow of breath. Allow your mind to quiet as we journey into meditation. Deep conscious level connecting with the journey of Bhakta and his bhakti. Most beloved devotee in the history of bhakti, Mirabai, whose heart belongs solely to her divine Lord Krishna. As you connect simply with her journey, with her life, with her name, I would like you to observe and live that journey. The changes at this moment you experience in emotions, in heart. From the moment of silence, thinking of Mirabai, an opportunity to reconnect with her journey and life. From the complete darkness and silence, I would like you to walk with me to see the journey of Meera. And as we walk along, we come out to Rajasthan. You are looking at desert, the sand. In the heart of Rajasthan, a land rich with tradition and faith. And moving forward, you see a big castle. You can walk free. You can watch everything on your way going into that castle. The royal palace. As you walk into the palace, you get the glimpse of royal. But there she is, beautiful young girl. As a child, her eyes wide with wonder, holding the small statue of Krishna close to her heart. The innocence and the purity of her love, the innocence of that child, not having any awareness of the world and world around her. Joyful in her own way, in her own world, simply with Krishna. As she's singing, dancing, talking about Krishna, her strong belief and faith that he is just not an idol, but her eternal beloved, her true companion, and all she wants is marrying him. The statue of Krishna, which she never leaves aside, even for a moment. With the idea of taking that statue away from her will bring the tremendous sadness in her eyes. As you continue to watch her play, her dance, her joy, her sadness, everything that revolves around Krishna, it filled your heart with the same, what she's experiencing, what she's connecting. You sit with her, you watched her play, you become part of her journey as she starts to grow up. But her devotion grew, became very essence of her life. She spent her days singing the songs of only Krishna, her voice rising like a bird's call to the heavens. You're looking around people who could never understand this, to loving this but never understood the depth of the devotion. Everybody around her trying to guide her into the life of worldly duties and responsibilities. As arranging her marriage to a prince, everybody is preparing her to be the queen, to take responsibility of the family, but her heart belonged to only Krishna. Not only observing, but can feel this as all this is happening. You see the grand wedding where she's getting married to the king. All the rituals you can visualize and imagine as a royal wedding where everybody is happy that she now finally will forget Krishna and will start her own life with love of her life with her husband. Picture now Meera in the palace, surrounded by the luxuries of royalty. As she goes to her husband's palace, the grand welcome by everybody. But she was untouched by anything at all. She still would spend her nights in the temple singing to Krishna in every note, in every breath. She only offers herself fully to him with each passing day. Her love for Krishna is only deepening. You can feel this devotion stirring in your own heart and breath. You can feel her longing, her pain, not being able to meet with the beloved, not being able to know and experience anything but Krishna. Your heart is full and filled with emotions. Looking at her journey, her love, her passion, and her pain, as you can experience everything going in her mind. Despite her unwavering devotion, her life wasn't easy. Everybody around her now see this as a madness. Everybody tried to separate her from her beloved Krishna. She lost her husband and in laws, society, people. None understanding her, blamed, questioned, accused. In order to separate her from the beloved, they locked her away, hoping to force her to follow the way of the world, without food, without the water, without her beloved Krishna's statue, in the solitary. But yet nothing could shake her faith. She sang even louder, her voice breaking through the wall of her confinement. For her, nothing mattered but Krishna, her beloved, her only truth. Nothing worked to separate him. So finally, one day, they decided to poison her, end her life, to end the shame, believing that's the only way out. But Meera took the cup of poison, holding it in her hand as if it was a gift from Krishna himself. With a smile, with a hope that she is finally going to meet him now, she drank it, knowing that Krishna will be there. It wasn't her time to go. The poison became nectar, the blessing from the beloved. Nothing could break the bond between them. You could see the Krishna walking along every step of the way with Meera. She could feel that, she could know that she was connected with. World could not change anything. He was constantly protecting her, guiding her, helping her to be more closer, giving her the ways she would reach. And she saw nothing but him. Just like her, know that your heart is also full of love and faith. Hearing, you can connect with her, you can connect with this journey. The glimpse of her journey is your journey as well. a lot of resemblance in our path, journey in the world, but hers became the life of devotion. As her devotion grew, so did the power of love. Now, when she would sing, it could melt even the hardest of hearts. Wherever she went, people would gather now. She was a miracle. Not her family, not her people, but everybody else could feel this. Connect with her songs, connect with Krishna as she would sing in his glory. Their own heart would open in presence of her love for Krishna. She wandered from temple to temple, village to village, singing the glories, carrying her deeper union with Krishna. Let yourself free to be connected with the songs, with her joy, with her passion. Set yourself free to dance with her. She never cared for the world, for the beloved, for her divine love. She abandoned the world, her own. She set herself free from any bondages, any limitations. Finally, walking with her, reached to the final days of her journey. The day when she finally became one with the beloved. As you watch her, as you see that, she's standing right before the grand temple of Krishna, in front of the statue, her heart so full of love that she feels she can now no longer bear the separation. She's singing her final song, her voice trembling with devotion, calling out to Krishna to take her into his embrace. And as she sings, as she cries, as she calls upon Krishna, something miraculous happens. He appears before her. His form is radiant, his eyes is filled with love. Without a hesitation, without taking a moment, she steps forward, and in that very moment, she merges into Krishna, her soul becoming one with her beloved. and there is no more separation or distance, just pure eternal union. This moment is a reflection on this union. Her story, her journey is not just her own, it's every soul's journey on the earth, reminding that divine is always near, waiting for us to open our heart fully. Whatever you experience, whatever you connect, it's a reminder that Meera is still within you and Krishna is still walking with us. The presence of divine in your own heart and life of Meera as you live. Like Meera, you're never separated from the divine. Let this feeling of union grow with our every breath, expanding through our entire being. The sense of connection with her and the divine is not too separated. No matter the obstacles, the challenges of the life and living, that all is essential part of the bhakta's journey. To exhaust all the karmas and vrittis before one becomes merged with consciousness. I would like you to take a few moments to reflect upon your feelings, your emotions, your journey to connect. The journey of Meera is the testament to the power of love and devotion. And as we go forward, may her journey inspire us to cultivate the same devotion in our heart, trusting that divine is never far from us. He's walking every step of the way, protecting us, just like he protected Meera. When the time is right, he would walk down and take us with, just like Meera. Let's take a moment to reconnect with ourselves, bringing back your awareness to the self. Mind is so numb because heart is so full of emotions. You feel a very different sensations in the body, overwhelming. Let the tear fall down. Let the heart open up, wanting to experience the same. So let's continue this journey our way. Let's continue the path of bhakti with the love and devotion of Meera. Very gently, taking a small deep breath in and exhale. Moving your fingers a little, take your thumb inside, make a fist, and tighten your fist. Tighten your hands. Feel the stretch moving forward throughout your arms. Relax and loosen it again. One more time, taking a deep breath in. Fully inhale, hold your breath for a moment, and slowly exhale. Taking your own time to reconnect with the world around, with yourself, and the day ahead. A wish not to come back may not be ready, but now living the same journey in the world outside. As you reconnect, take your own time to open your eyes, slowly and very gently looking down when you're ready.